Biggie. 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 Yo, see mortality, man. What up? So I figured I needed to do some venting and get some shit off my chest. You know, I've been a little bit not as transparent as I'd like to be at the beginning of the year. I went through some weird situations, just put it that way. And I let shit go. I let shit go, and it gets bottled up, and then, you know, I don't know why I do that to myself. You know, like I'm a pretty good person. I like to feel like I'm transparent as I want to be. So I assure you, all these things I'm going to bring up today are things that I've gotten over. I'm not that worked up about them anymore. It's been months since some of these things have happened. And I'd like to say, if you're not into this kind of content, then you may not want to watch this video. So for the guys that's going to be leaving comments like, why bring it up? Or why are you talking about this now? It's been so long and shit like that. If you're not into this, then you don't need to watch this video, pretty much. So I'm going to be talking about some people's favorite YouTubers in the comic book community. Now, all these things that have happened aren't the worst things in the world, you know. Just enough to make me feel like I may not want to be around or support as much as I'd like to. So we'll give some people, I'm gonna give a couple minutes. I'm gonna take a couple bites of my sandwich before I start. It's a bit of a long story. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you might remember around March or April, I was talking about things and not giving a lot of names, right? In the circle jerk area, there was a little bit of drama with your boy. I was worked up about things. It's pretty much 3 or 4 channels. One of them, I've since then been able to hash things out with, you know, and that's good. And I'm not completely against hashing things out with the rest of the people that I'm gonna bring up things about. At the same time, it's totally okay just to not have to intertwine with everybody in the community. I just want to, you know, air out some things that I haven't exactly been completely clean with and saying to you guys. So, all right, let's just get to it. It's not a big deal. It's not really a big deal. I'm going to finish my cigarette. I'm going to take a bite of my sandwich. Now, a few of you guys may not like this, and you may unsubscribe. You might run back to your fearless heroes and say, oh, Biggie's a jerk and shit like that. At this point, for me, it's like I'm not getting anywhere with a lot of people anyway. Like, I feel like I'm not I just put it this way. I found a area where I can enjoy my content and not have to worry about everybody as much as I thought I could. You know, I don't have to be in every chat. I don't have to be everywhere. So at this point, it's been many months, and I've found a way to be happy without fucking around with everybody, pretty much. So it really don't matter to me. So all right. So let's start. Starving. Hold on. I got the 2 double rallies from Rallies for $7, and I got a sub. So by the time I'm done eating, this stream will be over. A little dry, not as good as I used to like them. Hopefully, I got a little bit more mayo or something on that one. All right, I think I'm ready to do this. It gets to a point to where you're like, you want to be accepted, and you get to a point you're afraid to speak up about things, and I really never really gave a fuck, but I always wanted to be like pretty easy guy to get along with. But anyways, so I would like to thank everybody that does support my channel and is subscribed and treat your boy really well. There's a lot of nice people out there before I start. Okay. I'm not saying none of these people are bad people. All right. I'm just saying I feel a little awkward sometimes. Not as comfortable as I would like to be. You can call me a pussy, you can call me whatever the fuck you want. But I assure you, everything I'm gonna say, not one thing I'm gonna say is something I'm making up. All right. So I think I should start with I was a little worked up whenever me and the Hunt guys didn't get along. If you don't know what the Hunt is, it's Tony Sanders and the wrestling. And since then I've returned, and I've had a pretty long history with those guys. But at the time, I was a little heartbroken. You know, comic book wrestling is very important to me. And I was accused of taking things too seriously. And I could say the same thing in their direction. They was maybe taking things too seriously. But at the end of the day, it ended up we both split paths. I no longer was a part of that. I felt like I lost a nice little group of friends I've had for a long time, right? So that was part of this year's little quarrels I had, and I was a little upset and worked up about it. I never really got to talk about that much. I just kind of bottled it in because I wanted to be able to come back and work it out with those guys, you know. And since then I have, and things are cool. But at the time I was upset. So while that was going on, this is around January or February or so. I can't remember. No, actually it was around November. I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, so long ago, why bring it up now, Biggie? There's never really a good time to bring it up. But I'm going to do it anyway. And like I said before, if you don't like this kind of content, you can totally not watch it. All my content ain't about this kind of shit. It's just something for me to do. All right. So around November last year, I was hit up by DJ Lynx. And he says, I got this show, The Illuminati. I should give you a little pretense. Since I wasn't on the Hunt anymore, I was doing more Friday night shows around the same time he did his show. And I wasn't sure which one was first or who was second. I don't think that I picked his time slot on purpose. I don't know what the fuck happened. I was doing King of the Ring, and I was in the rap battles on DJ Lynx for a while. Well, anyways, out of all the Corona crew, DJ was kind of the one that I liked the most. I like DJ a lot, and he was the only one that ever gave me a wrench out of all the Corona people that's came. He's the only one I kind of felt like a connection to. He's from Brooklyn. You know, I love Biggie. We shared a love for rap, all those things, you know. And we did the hip hop battles, all this stuff. And so he hit me up around November. This is well after we did the rap battles. We quit doing that. I wasn't on the hunt anymore. I was doing my collector club. He was doing the Illuminati. And he says it would be cool if we did like a mismatch of Illuminati versus collector club. I said, sure, man. And he was like, you know, let's do it around December. And I said, all right, sounds good. And we talked a little bit through text. And I said, you know, I might hint towards this happening or something. I got my friends ready. The collector club, some of the members I knew would be there. I said, you know, we might be doing like a show thing, a collaboration. And about a week before the hit mark, I thought I'd message him, but like remind him, is everything cool? And he goes, you know, Biggie, I've been going through some stuff, a lot of pressure. I may not even feel like doing YouTube content or something and shit like that. And I'm thinking, fuck. You know, I got all worked up hoping we would do this. And he told me, like, I'm just not into it right now. And that's completely fine. Shows fall apart, right? So, I was a little like disappointed. I said, that sucks, you know. And I didn't exactly think that what he said was genuine. Like he was tired of YouTube. He might have had some things going up and shit. And but I didn't think it was completely like, you know, I didn't think he slowed down at all. I just kind of missed out on doing a show with him. And I was like, all right, that's cool. So I let that go. I was like, all right, you know, maybe some other day. Well, I don't go to his show very much. I don't. Like I said, he was like the only person out of the Corona crew, as far as I know, that's ever gave me a wrench. And I took that to heart because, you know, like there's a lot of channels from the Corona time that popped up, and I'd watch them, never got a wrench. DJ Lynx was the guy, you know. DJ was the one I was like, DJ's a solid fucking guy, you know. So I noticed about 3 or 4 months later, I didn't have a wrench. I was like, what the fuck? You know, I thought maybe something weird. I hit him up. I'm like, DJ, where'd my wrench go, bro? What happened? Did I do something wrong? I said, oh, I don't know. You know, I must have accidentally clicked you off, got my wrench, and he gave me my wrench back. So I noticed about a month ago, it was gone again. And I was like, all right, fuck it. I get it. You know, like he just don't want me to have a wrench. And that's completely fine. That's completely fine. But it was just a little disappointing, you know. So I just don't, it's not that big a deal. Like I said before, I found other places and people that spend time with and shit. And they have to, and that's completely cool. But I just never talked about it, and I thought I'd bring it up because I just don't feel as comfortable as I'd like to feel, you know. So I think that I should bring up that, you know, if I'm gonna be completely transparent with you guys, I might as well. So a while ago when we was in the rap battle thing, I was on Legion's lair, and we was talking about the community awards, right? And I said, you know, what would help is if you guys would like reach out to different people in the community, blah, blah, blah. And Remy said I must be slow, right? And, you know, like Rob was on panel, Nick Kicks and Comics. They didn't do anything. They were just on panel. But for some reason, I took it like, you guys are just going to let them call me slow just because I'm giving y'all good information. Like, I felt like what I was saying made sense. And that really kind of irked me. So I've always had like this vibe, like, I'm just not meshing well with these people and shit, you know? And so I think that the last time, the last wrench I got from the Corona crew, kind of like, it was just like, all right, fuck it. You know, I give up. So there's no point like trying. Those guys are cool and shit, but this is just me airing it out. So I always had like a little animosity because of that, you know, and they're pretty tight on Illuminati and shit. And then, you know, I lost my wrench and I just feel awkward now. I lost my wrench and it's nothing. It's not a big deal, but you know, the show and all that shit. I just thought I'd let y'all know. So, besides that, I was getting into some shit with the Scumbags. So y'all are going to have a field day. You know, I'm talking about some of y'all's favorite YouTubers right now, right? And you're not going to enjoy what I have to say. But for me, it's important because I want to be genuine. I want to tell y'all what it really did kind of bother me through this year. This year was not as comfortable for me as I've had in the past. It's been a lot of like, I feel like people might be like joking behind the scenes, like little too not obvious, like little jokey. You know, I just don't feel as welcomed in some areas, right? So it threw me off this year. This year was fucked up for me. It wasn't easy to just be like, oh, I love all y'all. This community is great. It's kind of weird, you know. This community's gotten a little weird. So the Scumbag shit that happened was like, they had a poll supposedly. I've had a few people tell me this shit. The poll was Biggie's the most hated YouTuber, right? And I quit watching the Scumbags. There's a whole history with that. Like, I've gotten arguments with most of the people that are the OG fucking Scumbags, and that's completely fine. Half of it was probably my fault. You know, I'm not saying I'm innocent. Like, I'm not easy to get along with. I don't know if it happened. I don't know if I didn't get to see it physically. Nobody recorded it. I didn't get a chance to really process what happened. So all I know is either people were like coming to me and making shit up, but for me, it's like I felt like there might have been a little bit of truth to it because there was a couple people that gave me the same story, right? Anyways, I automatically blamed Jigs, and because it was supposedly on his channel, right? And come to find out, I don't think it was Jigs. Here we go with the people y'all love, and I'm gonna be looked at like a fucking crybaby. Come to find out, the way people were telling me, supposedly it might have been Perry. Might have been Perry that was kind of like poking at that, and that kind of, out of all of the Scumbags, I always thought Perry was like the one that I got along with the most. Him and Don Dizzle, like Don Dizzle, never had an issue with Don. Perry, thought we was pretty good. I don't know that he did it, but that's just what I was told. Perry's always been nice to me, so I had that shit. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 fucking things going on at the beginning of the year. Community members, and I'm getting this weird animosity, and it just wasn't easy for me, bro. Like I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like I was coming in here like all the guys that are pretty popular are not my best of friends, you know, and I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do my thing regardless. I'm gonna try. So I appreciate everybody that does fuck with me, and I don't expect any of the people I'm talking about now to be like my best friends. Shout outs to Tony Sanders. Like I had the most history with the hunt, and we're working it out, and I appreciate him for that. It's I'm a forgiving person. So if y'all take any of this personally about like me talking about things that might have upset me, then I hope that you don't take it that bad. I'm not saying you guys are bad people. I'm just saying it affected me to where I didn't want to even really like be in certain chats that I used to be very comfortable going into. And I feel like that's important to talk about. So I let it out. I told y'all, recapping my year, circle jerk drama, time to come clean. I talked about some YouTubers I don't want to talk about because I do like these guys. I think they make good content. They're good people. People love these people. But it just made me uncomfortable, at certain points. It's not a big deal. There you go. It's not an easy thing to do. It's not like I'm enjoying fucking doing this. So anyways, I'll drop the link because I've seen a lot of chats. I do see DJ in here. I've seen Legion. I'm gonna try to eat some food. I don't really have much more to say. Those are kind of the weird things that I haven't talked about. I wasn't as transparent with y'all as I'd like to be. Those are the weird little situations I went through. If you guys don't agree with them or you want to talk about it, that's completely fine. I felt like I was being about as honest as I could be. I didn't want to bash anybody. I didn't say like screw those guys. None of that shit. I just said, I said what I said. So here's the link. I don't feel like pressured you have to come on. If you don't want to talk about any of this shit, I don't particularly need to have a back and forth. If you would like to, though, anybody's welcome. But you guys can handle it any way you want. You can talk about it in stream later. You can say Biggie's a big whatever the fuck, That's fine with me. It's something I thought about. It's been a while. So clearly, like, I gave it enough time to process and try to work things out. So, DJ,
Knock knock. What's up, dog?
what's up, man? Doing all right?
What's going on? How you doing?
I'm all right.
Thank you for dropping the link. Just wanted to come on, and your feelings are your feelings. Like no one should get upset at the way that you feel. If you feel that you were slighted, that's your feelings. No one can get upset. I'm glad that you were able to verbalize and articulate your feelings instead of talking shit or something like that, which I don't take it as that. I think there were some things that bothered you, and rightfully so. You're speaking about it, and if I played a part in that, I apologize.
Yeah, and at the same time, it's totally fine. Like,
No, it's not fine because then you wouldn't have brought it up, brother.
well, the wrench thing was like, it may not mean much to you, but for me, it's like I've been here a while, and
Yeah.
I can't
So,
think of anybody else. Like you knew, dude. I've told you for a while, like you're my favorite out of the Chrono Crew. I've said that. I think
yeah, bro.
personally to you, and
Yeah, no, and
you,
I
you're
appreciate
the
that.
only one.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So let's address the blue wrench thing. So I guess I didn't know the importance that the blue wrench had to you. So let's just put that out there. I lied when I went in my channel and I removed all the blue wrenches from everybody. That was what, like April? So
Yeah,
I just cut everybody out. So I removed all the blue wrenches, and then you said, "Hey, where's my blue wrench?" I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, YouTube, fucked it, whatever." That was a lie. I removed all the blue wrenches from everybody, and then I just started giving them back to the people that were dropping links. I gave you a blue wrench because it meant something to you. So I didn't realize how much that meant to you, right? So it's like a status symbol. A couple of weeks ago, or like a month ago, I went in and I did the same thing. I removed all the blue wrenches except for Dale, because Dale was the only one dropping links. So from my perspective, I view the wrenches as it's a job, right? So it's like a moderator's job to drop links. I don't see it as like a status symbol or I give my friends blue wrenches. Legion, Remy, Tyler, Nick, they're all managing moderators on my channel because they're part of my channel and I appreciate them. And Dale, I gave him his wrench because he's always doing business. And Christina Payne, she's been in your chats. You've seen her in other chats. She's always dropping links. Uh, so I didn't know how much the blue wrench meant to you. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I apologize from that respect. Uh, at the same time, it's hard to be a moderator and do the job when you're on a show in the same time slot. So I didn't think that it would mean anything to you. You know what I'm saying?
It
So
didn't mean that much. It was like a combination of things, you know. It was like the show fell out, you know. It was like, okay, that was, and I'm not going to sit here and like make shit up. Like I
no,
did
no,
say,
no,
like
no, no.
I did, I didn't feel like it might have been as genuine as it sounded like a kind
We,
of a lame excuse. Like I'm
so we're
tired of
talking about
YouTubing.
which I am, and you can ask Mark, you can ask anybody. I've been on my last leg of YouTube since last year. I don't know how much of you watch the channel. I've scaled back a ton on the channel. I used to do a video every day of the week. Now I do a video on Monday and the live stream on Friday. And that was since last year. That was 100% the truth. I've been on my last leg of YouTube. I'm doing the content. I'm breezing through the content, but it's become a job for me, and I'm not happy with that. So if you didn't believe that, if you took that as an excuse,
Could could
that
you could you
huh?
see where I might feel like that might have been like a kind of a dismissing excuse or something? Like it might not have been as genuine. To me, it just didn't feel like it. But I hear you.
I could no, I totally see that why you could
Okay,
feel that
I'm just
way. No,
being honest. I'm just trying to be
yeah,
honest.
dude, I'm not if I'm not attacking you. I'm not making excuses. Anything like I totally understand why you would feel that way. I would also expect you to give me the benefit of the doubt. Like I've never lied to you or anything like that. So that was like 100% truth. So then if you saying you didn't appreciate my excuse for lack of a better term, then I'm like, damn, that's kind of messed up. But I was 100% genuine. Anybody that I have a private conversation with, I'm always just like, I can't wait to get out of this shit. Like, because it's become a job for me because I'm expected to perform at such a high level, how I've been doing in the last couple of years. And, with life things, right when we had spoke, like my grandmother was sick, my grandmother died a month later, but I'm not, over here like saying, hey, I couldn't do it because my grandmother died. I'm just going to tell you, hey, I got life stuff going on. So,
And I appreciate that. And all it was at the end of the day was a show and a silly wrench. You know, it for some reason it was just at a bad time for me also. You know, like I was having YouTube things going on. It wasn't just real life, which I also have real life shit. You know,
mhm.
but I already had the hunt thing going on, and then it was like, oh, good. This is like I was so fucking happy whenever he was like, hey Biggie, let's do this thing together. I'm like, dude, this is perfect. You know, this is fucking great for me because I'm going to do something exciting. I want to do something new. And then that fell out, and I'm just like, ah, fuck, it
Yeah.
was disappointing. And then the wrench thing, I was just like, that's kind of weird.
Yeah,
So,
no, and
you
and
know,
that whole thing with that show, like my idea behind that was because you had left the hunt in not such a positive way. I was just like, Biggie's my guy. Let's see how we can do something together. And it just so happened that life and YouTube just got in the way. But I'm a super private person. And I'll just say that to anybody, life and YouTube. But I'm never gonna go out and say, hey, this happened, this person died and all that stuff. So if I let you down, if I didn't expand enough on my reasoning, like I apologize. Like you're still my guy. You're a
no, it
knuckle
was,
you're a knucklehead sometimes, but you're still my guy.
yeah, no, I'm not trying to like pin this all on you. I'm just saying, like, it was a combination of all
Yeah.
types of shit. Then I had the scumbag thing pop up on me, and I was in a fucking funk, and I couldn't even, I never really voiced my whole, I waited a long time, you know. I was
What's
just
the
like,
scumbag? Who are the scumbags?
uh the Jigs Kingdom thing, the
Oh, okay.
hangout they do. They used to
Uh,
be called the Scumbags.
Gotcha. No, I could totally see that. If a couple of things happen, it's like one or two things, it might be coincidence. If there's a bunch of things that happened, it's happening for a reason. And like my advice to you, and I'm just telling you as my guy, I think some inner reflection would be appropriate. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, like I had this with my dad, right? And I'll be honest with you, my dad's been past 3 years. He had beef with everybody, and he complained about everybody. Had beef with the person that lived upstairs from me, with the neighbor in the next building, dude across the street. So then, what's the common denominator in that? It was the way he was acting. So everybody had an issue with him, and he just took it out on everybody. So I think I don't know. I don't know. I think the expectations, you have to manage your expectations because at the end of the day, like if you don't fuck with these people in real life and people don't message you in IG, are they really your peoples? Should you be let down if you're not invited on the hunt? If you only hear from these people every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yes.
I I hear what you're saying. Like I'm the common denominator. It's true.
Yeah, and I'm not accusing or saying you're a problem or anything like that. I think like sometimes we do say things. I get into it, on In the Mix sometimes, Friday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern. We started before you, but that's another story. I think, some people we say stuff and we joke around, we throw out jabs. And just yesterday in the freaking cancer stream, I said something, I ruffled somebody's feathers, and then I had to manage that situation backstage. Uh, I think not waiting and letting something fester and then letting it become animosity.
Right.
And I think that's a good thing because if you sit on something and let it wait, that's why I'm happy
Right.
that you're talking about this, and you should have done
Right.
it sooner. You shouldn't let things like just fester and then grow that
No.
animosity.
No. I know, and I felt like this is. I might not have been the most pleasant person back then, but at the same time, I don't think I was really starting shit. Maybe with the hunt guys, like you said, you're a little more comfortable with people you have a history with that you actually communicate with. So they had a pretty good reason, or I did too, to just kind of split past the other two situations. Didn't really know the guys that well, didn't know you as well, didn't know them as well. But at the same time, like,
Oh, I forgot this is not my stream. I'm trying to highlight comments over here.
um,
My
yeah,
bad.
I just feel like it's therapeutic for me to talk about things instead of just like sit on them forever, like you were saying.
I think and this might be going in a different direction, but as men in our 40s, we're same age or whatever, we do that. Like we do that. We tend to like sit on things and just blow up every couple of months when you can't put any more in the bottle, then the bottle blows up and goes everywhere. And I think we
Hmm.
need to be better at voicing our displeasure with people, right? So if I had said something on a stream, hit me up, be like, "Damn, that was kind of fucked up what you said," and blah blah.
Yeah, I tried that once, DJ. I was like, "Where'd my shit go?" And then it happened again. I gave up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I did. I was like, "Hey, bro, what's up?" And then it happened. I was just like, "Oh, okay. I'm not going to do that again because it's a little petty. Like, where'd my ranch go? Fuck. It's okay, bro. It's all right."
Yeah, but yeah, no, I mean, you have every right to do that. And I could either say, "Oh, Biggie, I'm so sorry," blah blah, or I could be like, "I took your wrench away."
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to go down that road, so I was just like, "Fuck it." And it's totally okay as men to. You don't have to get along. You don't have to be around people and shit. Like for me, it's like I always thought the whole community is like a family. We could just go everywhere and everybody's happy and shit and all that shit. I kind of had this little stigma, like these guys are fucking joking at me. They're kind of picking at me a little bit. They might not be like, and I don't think that's just me making shit up. I don't think I'm paranoid. Like I feel like,
I don't think you're making anything up.
yeah. So I just like I don't fit in here. So I just
Mhm.
don't want to fucking. I can't fucking do it. And even if I might want to, it just don't work sometimes, and
Mhm.
that's completely fine. You know, some people ain't gonna be in like Metarog or Comic Collector Geeks or Bleaker's chat, you know, and some people might not be in DJs and Legions and Remy's chat, you know, so just how shit works sometimes.
Yeah. And if I didn't care about you, I wouldn't have jumped on here. I would have been still packing up the boxes that I'm sending out for C3, listening to this stream because I'm always listening. But I care about you enough to come on here and have a conversation.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we go? Because I don't.
Oh shit! You kicking me out, dog?
What is it? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
I said, "Oh shit, you kicking me out?" I do have a bone to pick with you, dog.
Yeah, let me know.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Collectors of the year, number 4. You put me at number 4. I had a Hulk 1 and an Amazing Fantasy 15, and you put me at number 4, dog.
Who was fucking Alan, bro? Are you serious?
I'm just fucking with you.
That's like Steppo. He was number 2. It was like, bro, my boy Doc got a fucking Tech 27 and a goddamn
one.
Yeah, it's like I can't fucking fight that.
Nah,
I put you way up, bro. Like, the Hulk. I was very impressed. You did really good, man.
Nah, I'm just fucking around.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No.
I know because you want to get out of here and shit like that. But yo, if you feel a certain way, like reach out and stuff like that, and it's not petty, right? So I'm not gonna be like, damn, this guy's asking about a wrench again. I'm gonna be like, damn, the wrench must be this much to him for him to ask again. I think we just need to do that instead of letting shit, fester and gain animosity. Like Razer Razer made one of his videos, like one of the first ones was like dissing, taking shots at me and Legion. I reached out to him and it wasn't about like rah rah rah. Like I appreciate his energy and the shit he does. Like I don't take anything seriously like that. Had I taken it serious, because I understand he's trying to make content and shit like that. Like I would have been like, hey, don't do that. But I'm not like that, and I don't really take anything serious. So if I ever say something or step out of line, or not step out of line, that's the wrong way to say it. If you ever feel a certain way, like obviously there's always a open way of communication, man. I respect you as a content creator and as a friend. Like we're 4 years deep, dog.
Not much, man. Okay, that's great.
No shit, you getting yelled at, dog?
Yeah, my kids wanting to go outside. So, yeah, I feel like we could like talk a little bit backstage. It's kind of why I want to get off here too. But there's nothing, anything else besides saying like I started off with like, saying like these guys are great. Like don't mind me. These are small situations that bother me. It wasn't like a big deal. I tried to emphasize that before I started.
You did not say anything wrong. Had you not even said that, it still would have been fine. At the end of the day, these are your feelings. Scumbag.
I was never honored as a scumbag, so I'm not.
It was me the whole time. Was it you, Perry, bro?
Was it me? What did I do?
So I made sure people. I tried to when I explained it, like when the poll happened. I've been told like it was Perry, and I said I haven't seen it. I don't know. Perry's always been cool with me. I don't think that's
since day one, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like out of all of this, besides you and Don Dizzle, like I've had the best situations with you two out of everybody. Like I wouldn't think that you did that, but it hurt my heart. It was like fucking Perry don't like me. Like come on, man. No,
I've always rocked with you, bro. Like yo, you were driving down Santa Monica Avenue, bumping music, hunting books. Yeah, I was always I didn't make no poll like that.
So then if you was bumping his shit, why you made the poll, dog?
I didn't make the poll, man.
He's saying he didn't do it. Okay. All right. I don't know why people were telling me that I had 2 people.
And even if I did do it, no.
There's no fucking proof you did it. I thought, I was just trying to be transparent and I was just like, fuck it. I'm going to say it. But I'm glad you came on and let me know for sure. But yeah, I made sure before I say anything, like Perry's one of the guys I like the most. So.
Yeah, no, because I remember, because like I go on Jigs all the time, because like Wednesday, Thursday, like those nighttime streams, I'm able to jump on. But yeah, I don't recall like any polls like that ever going on or like roasting anybody. Like the only time I ever seen someone punch down was like Sticky Goose attacking all the smaller people. I can't recall anybody else just like roasting someone for their content like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're such a small circle. Obviously, we're not all gonna love each other and things like that, but doing hateful things that's not cool.
Yeah.
like doing hateful things. You know, I'm hip hop. You know, we throw a sub every now and then.
Now that FOC and chill scrotum guy, that guy is a shit stirrer, dude.
He's a problem, yeah.
He is a major problem. He might be the king of the circle jerks, if we're being real. He's got the baby oil.
Too. He's the gatekeeper, right?
He is the gatekeeper.
Cali
I got
and
it, babe. You can go in. I got him. I just moved outside, so we got a couple more minutes. So, yeah, no big deal, man. I just feel better, like, just saying, because you guys ain't, like, not popular channels, you know? Like, people like you guys. So, for me to, like, say something like, you know, I had, like, these, like, maybe animosity situations with y'all, too. It's not the most fucking popular thing to do, guys. You know, it really ain't. So I just felt like, fuck it, you know, like people are going to hate me. They're going to hate me. But I'm glad y'all understand. Like, there's no disrespect to either one of y'all.
No, 100%. And then look what you have. People that care about you that decided to jump in and address you face to face. Like if we said fuck Biggie, like we would have just been like, you know what I mean?
That's true.
You know, I don't think there's anybody that I don't like. Like I'm pretty like, you know, like this is just fun for me, you know, going on and hanging out and talking to people and stuff, you know.
What about this guy right next to you?
I don't know. This guy next to me on the right is he's a little suspect, but
I knew I was gonna have to come on here and defend myself, you son of a bitch.
I'm gonna try to make it a point to like not be so closed off now that you guys hopped on and we got to talk. I'm glad I did this. And I'll try to like stop being such a bitch about shit, because I shouldn't let like backstage conversations influence me that much. You know, you guys came on here, you told me it's no big deal. I'm gonna try to fucking be cool.
Yeah, yo, I got some good clips for you. I'm doing the end of the year rewind again, and you know I got my boy Biggie Shack in there a few times.
Nice. Yeah, you do a really good rewind.
If you take any shots at me, it's on. I'm just warning you.
You see, Marcus jumped in because he's looking for some drama to stir around.
No, I jumped in because I knew you were about to talk. All right. I'm not like you're not gonna pull me into this trap, Biggie. I appreciate you having us on, man. I never have beef. It's all love. It's all jokes to me. I don't take any of this seriously.
Yeah, he actually loves Razer.
I hope you have the clip of circumstances having a rant coming in his heart, Perry.
So you're still come on, dude.
I'm gonna hop up. I gotta go back
you a little bit. I'm sorry.
I gotta go back to packing up this C3 shit. Yo,
thanks, DJ, man. Thanks for hopping on, bro.
Of course,
thanks for all your work this weekend, man.
Yeah, I'm like,
I don't know who
drowning in boxes.
I don't know who Dean is. Yeah, we'll talk later, DJ. No problem, bro.
Peace out, y'all.
That's it.
Later, man. I don't know who Dean is, so you can't hop on panel, bro. Until I see who you are, you're not.
This is insane.
Dean was here.
I streamed one time or two times on Kick, and Dean popped in my chat. And ever since, anytime I go on anybody's live stream, he joins just to say "fuck you, Perry," and then disappears. I have no idea who this is. He follows me everywhere I go to tell me to go fuck myself.
Well,
Dean never stopped. Dean never stopped. Perry gets worried about you when he doesn't see you for a while.
I'm gonna kick him from studio. There you go.
Circumcision is lying. Don't believe. What am I lying about, Razer? Tell me more about me, Razer. What am I lying about?
I was hoping to talk backstage to DJ and be like, you know, it's all good, but he's busy at work, you know. That's why I was trying to rush, because I know he gets busy. Yeah. I don't want him to think like, oh, Biggie's mad at me or something. I'm not mad at DJ at all, you know. I just
Let
thought
Dean speak. Yeah, Biggie. You know, the number one thing I say is you know, I expect nothing and I appreciate everything. You know,
what?
I expect nothing and I appreciate everything. I don't expect anything from anyone, and if I get anything from anybody, I super appreciate it, dog. It's awesome. Any kind of love, any of that. And if you don't expect things of people, you can't be disappointed so much.
Damn, Scrotum, I didn't think we were gonna get philosophical on us.
Oh, come on, man. All right, let me live, bro. Let me live.
I'm just messing with you. Scrotum, why somebody?
I got Razer on my ass in the comments for no reason. You know, this beef with Razer is entirely fabricated by Razer, guys. Yeah. That's why I don't think it's so funny, because he's made up the entire thing.
Well, I've watched some of Razer's shit. I'm a new subscriber to him, and he gets a lot of fucking views for a 200 sub channel. He gets like 200 views a video.
The drama works, man. The drama works.
He's got some good Golden Age he picked up this week too. That was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I don't know exactly. I know that he's had some shit with Circumstances, and
no, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. No, there is no shit with Circumstance. If there's something, it ain't coming from this way.
Yeah, Razer is welcome on FOC and chill.
I bought him an entry into one of the giveaways this weekend, man. I need him to stop hating on me in all his videos, because I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
Okay,
Razer, we've talked about you, but it's only after you talked about me twice. You can't talk about people and then cry when they talk about you back, dude. That's not how it works. You have to accept that I talked about you. It's funny how Whack Comics makes a whole video clowning this dude, and it's cool. Whack Comics is cool, but I mentioned how he seems to be a clueless reporter, and I'm a gatekeeper, and it's the end of the world. I can't say anything. Like, other people can say whatever they want, but if I say something, then it's kick Marcus off the CBC Awards campaign against me. If I'm a gatekeeper, then how come he's the one constantly gatekeeping me, guys? Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
My only criticism of Razer is he does that shit real good on a pre-recorded, kind of like Slippery. So I'd like to see him do that shit live.
Slippery, I love the names.
Yeah, until I see Razer do like a live rant with somebody in front of him, I'm not so sure about him.
Yeah, Razer, I don't expect you to understand at this point. It's all good.
We gotta have a circumcision versus Razer stream. Like,
yeah, what are we gonna argue? There's no beef. There's no beef.
Hey, you guys are the best drama starters. You can just pull it out of thin air. Sorry.
You're doing a great job, Perry.
He's live ranted on an Insomniac. Okay, well then I'm wrong. I haven't seen it. I was just thinking outside the box. I don't know. He will be on Comic Book Addicts in 2 weeks. Cool, man. Anyways, you know, everybody loves DJ, and I hated to even say anything in a not positive light about him, because he's such a good dude and shit. But I did anyway, because I'm a prick like that, I guess. So there you
go. Undefeated.
You know it, Legion. Team Perry Queef.
Perry knows the buttons and pushing them. Yeah.
Yes, he does. Yes.
Have you and Razer been on a panel together?
No.
Not yet. So.
Thank God Benny's here, my only ally. Thank you, Benny. I appreciate you, brother. You're all I got, Benny.
I did make a video about the rant deep coming in your heart, because I just love
I saw parts of it. Yeah, Perry makes sure that I'm aware of all these things.
Yeah. Oh, I'm still lurking. I still lurk hard.
I believe Perry comes in my chat sometimes, man. Fuck.
Yeah, I try.
Marcus is the gatekeeper. CJ is the key master. No, I'm the key master, but that's all right. Who is Gozer?
Who's the Gozer?
I don't know.
What up, Boggs?
Anyways, I'm gonna finish this cigarette. We're gonna get out of here. Maybe talk a little bit the back, but
Biggie, you gotta get in the Discord, bro. What's up? Where you at?
Which Discord? I'm working on just getting in a live stream with you guys. I gotta work on my comfort level, man. Like, you weren't around whenever the Scumbags and I was like mixing it up. There's a little animosity there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't have any feelings about any of that.
But it's old ancient news. Water under the bridge with me. Like, I'm a forgiving guy, so I'm gonna work on myself and try to maybe hit one of Jig's Kingdom's lies, because I think you guys are good people, you know.
A lot of the scumbags disbanded. Like, let's see, Don Dizzo doesn't really pop up anymore. Jay Blitz is a thief. And he disappeared. You know,
shit. Here we go. Are we gonna do this? Razer.
You know what?
Razer, jump on.
I don't want to sit in the background.
Are we gonna do this?
What's
going on? I don't know.
Like they hide behind personal issues. If you know what I'm going through, you will understand, but you don't. So
you don't have to explain.
Exactly. So that's the part that pisses me off. Now, keep in mind one thing. I don't hate you, Razer.
Me neither.
And I called you what I called you because the truth is you went into my streams and you looked at everything I did, and that's what you did. So, you know, if you want to say something, then say something. I'm really not about that, and I'm not about dealing with drama. So therefore, you know what? I come on the stream when you guys say it, I say it. I'm not about the drama. I don't want to be. You guys know me. Perry doesn't know me. Me and Perry, we talked just a little bit, but Marcus knows me, Biggie's knows me, and I'm not the guy that wants to get involved in people's drama. I'm just not that guy. I just want to talk comic books. I want to have fun about this, and this is not fun. So therefore, I'm coming out here in a live stream to say that. And if you feel the way you want to feel, that's fine. But if you want to come up calling me names when you don't even know who I really am, that's screwed up. And that's the part that really irritates me, because you talk about people. You say things about people. You want to call it comedy, then call it comedy. Fine, but if you don't know me, how are you gonna say things like that?
I gotta say, I'm not with the like punching at Izzy when he's saying like, "Look, dude, I'm chilling, bro. You know, like I don't want to do this with you." And he's just like, "Well, fuck it, let's go round 5." So I don't think that's that cool. Razer, you should probably explain yourself a little bit.
You know, and yes, I did call you I called it. I'm not saying I didn't. Marcus knows this for a fact. I never said it.
Yeah, I
said what I said. I said what I said. Now, what I did say, I never mentioned you by name, but you decided to go on your stream and mention me by name, call me Dizzyverse, and you gotta still do it. You know what? Do what you want to do, man. It's your content, it's your business, and that's fine. I respect that. But
Razor's talking about
to have a fight. I'm not here to
Razor's talking about people. Razor's talking about people lying, but he lied about me. He doesn't care about that.
But the thing is, I don't even talk about people like that. That's my point. I don't want to talk about people like that. A comment.
But he went on his stream and said I was talking. He went on his stream and said I was talking about him when I clearly was not talking about him, and made it all about him, and never mentioned, hey, you know, when I said this about Marcus, I actually made it up. I never saw that. Maybe I missed it. So if Izzy lied, then you lied, Razer. So we're even.
Yeah, we got another person from the panel.
Let's get over it. How about that, brother? You
You
don't have to hold the grudge, brother. We can just move on.
Yeah.
Leave Izzy alone.
I do not like you, scrotum stances. You made my life miserable.
What did I do this time?
Listen, I just came on, and just to let everybody know, you're all terrible people. You do evil things to each other, and I'm going to call you all out from now on. All right? So that's it. Bye.
Love you,
all
CJ.
Right. Later, CJ. Love you, brother.
But seriously, man.
Yeah, man, we don't take any of this seriously, man.
So, like I said, seriously, dude.
Razer, there's people who want that smoke, me, and there's people who don't want that smoke, Izzy.
I wouldn't mind a rant on me, honestly. I need some.
You should pick
some
the people who want that
me
smoke.
back down to earth a little bit.
Well,
don't go after civilians, brother.
To let me defend myself. I'm saying. Am I muted?
Can anybody?
I'm literally saying it to you.
Yeah, we hear you, bro.
No,
I'm telling you, dude. I'm not interested in this. I'm not. This is the first time I actually get to talk to you on a live platform. I'm not interested in this. I'm not interested in rants. I'm not interested in drama. I really am not. But I'm sick and tired of people putting my name out like that. And I'm not. And you know what? Like I said, more power to you for doing what you got to do. And I give you credit for doing it. You're getting people to watch you. Congratulations on that. You know, and I wish you nothing but the best. I really do, because I don't want anybody failing. But
I love that Razor's saying keep my name out your mouth while he puts everyone's name in his mouth. It's hilarious to me. And I love how he's making. I love how he's arguing.
Trolling thing.
I'm sorry, Izzy. Go ahead. That's my bad.
No, I'm saying you just keep calling this trolling thing. I told you, I said it. I'm not saying I didn't say it. I said
I love that Razor thinks he's not a troll. Razor thinks he's not a troll. Come on. I'm a troll. I know what I am.
You went on streams, you went searching for people to talk about them. You did it. Tell me you did it, and we end this. But I'm tired of
Razor, why aren't you on this stream yet, man? I don't understand what's going on.
I didn't say you caused drama in my stream. I never said that. That part I never said. I never said you came to my stream, but you came to my videos. You watched my videos. You started talking about my videos. And tell me you didn't do that. Tell me you didn't go look up my videos. Tell me you didn't go see Whack Comics that had me on it.
I invited Razor into the Discords, so we could maybe chat in the voice channel, and I could say, hey, I was never talking about you. But instead of joining the voice channel, he just went in and got information to use against Izzy. And then he was like, yeah, Discord's just another place for drama. I'm like, bro, no.
It's called Discord for a reason, dude.
Oh, man. That's why he's the clueless reporter. He doesn't really understand things. And look, and he's all mad saying that Izzy lied about him while ignoring the fact that he lied about me. Like, one thing matters, the other one doesn't matter. Like, if you're gonna play that game, then you need to be consistent, Razor. Otherwise, chill the fuck out.
I'm here to support Big E Shaq, the champ, baby. And all you other people out there in the chat, you get in your little circles, you do your little teardrops, and all you're tearing out is your damn circle, jerking out your ass chops. That's what we got. Anyway,
I'm defending Izzy because I have a point to make, Razor. You should listen to the words that I'm using, and then you would understand. Get off your boy's nuts, dude. That's weird.
Be nice to Izzyverse, baby. I've only heard good things about Izzyverse, and I've been in a couple of CJ streams with him.
Razor, hold on. Let me make my point again. Razor wants to ignore my point, so I want to make my point again. Okay. Razor is mad, saying that Izzy called him a troll and that he lied about him, and that's an arguable point. I think Razor's obviously a troll. Whether or not he lied about him, I don't really understand that argument. But what I do know is that Razor went on his stream and lied about me and said I was talking about him when I was not talking about him. And at no point in time has he acknowledged that he lied about me while he's mad about Izzy lying. And rather than saying, hey, I lied about you, Circum, he says, why are you defending Izzy? Get off his nuts. Not at all acknowledging the words that are coming out of my mouth. So you can ignore what I'm saying and be childish and say, get off your boy's nuts. But I'm about the words, dude. I'm about the truth. So I need you to respond to the truth, regardless of these haters saying open the gates. All right, guys. He makes one video saying I opened the gates and I invited him into the Discord, and then he makes another video saying I closed the gates because I talked about him one time. Like I know you guys all think it's funny, but his whole arguments are dumb and absurd. So I can't find the humor in it because they're all about me. Like his entire beef with me is fabricated. He made all of it up.
Well,
it's not funny to me for that reason.
So here's the point. Here's the point I want to make to you, Razor. You call me a loser when you don't know who I am. You don't know what I'm about. You guys know me. I'm not a cursing guy. I don't curse.
Give a fuck about either of you bitches.
You know what I'm saying? I don't curse. I don't name drop. I don't curse at people. I don't call them names. That's not my thing. My whole problem with you right now is that you decided to pick on me, and you know what? And you picked at a time that I really am going through stuff, and it's the problem that I'm having. I'm not. And by the way, for the record, I'm not on hiatus because of him. I'm on hiatus because of my own personal issues with dealing with family members, and you guys all know that. For those of you that know me, you know what I'm going through, and you understand what I'm going through. My channel was never about drama. My channel is still not about drama. I don't bring that stuff to me. But what I will tell you is this, man. If you want to come on the stream and talk to me, then talk to me. You know what I'm saying? If you want to actually talk to me, because deep down inside, I don't hate you, bro. You just misunderstand me. That's all.
All right, I got a guy in the back. He's been waiting a minute. You know, I've had some issues with this guy before, but I'm in a peaceful mood. Hopefully, he is too. And I'm open for forgiveness.
John's waiting for the circle jerk.
Larry? Is it Larry?
It might be.
Whoa! This is the Great Legend Show, and I'm coming at you live.
Legends have been reunited.
This is it. This is the Comic Core reunion show.
Magnificent Seven rides again.
That's it, my brother. I just had to be on because this looks like the place to be. So I just want to sit here and watch and see what happens, you know.
Oh, it's good to see you, Larry. Hope you're doing good, man.
I want you to come on my wrestling show, Biggie. That's my hand to you. We're starting a wrestling show, and I need some wrestling experts. You know?
I'm always down for some wrestling, dude. You know
all right. And Mark, you know, Marcus, I extended my apology to you on a stream, and I'm just now getting to say it to you face to face. I was wrong, my brother.
Oh, good. I never once called you racist. Never thought you were, man. I just can't let that go by. But
what about me? What about me? What about me?
I don't know you.
I
don't know who you are.
Yeah, nobody knows who he is. It doesn't.
What do you mean? I've been doing this for years. I'm in your live streams. This is malarkey.
You're in red.
Yes, I'm in Florida. It's hot. There's a hurricane coming. We got an alarm.
You got to stay safe there, man. You know.
I'm gonna try.
It's interesting you guys talk about Razer Comics because I've had an opportunity to talk with him twice now. On Sundays, he does this show called Ceasefire, right? And it's about football and comics. And I never talked to this gentleman before. And I've been on there twice, and I've stayed on there for probably a good hour or two during these shows. And I would suggest that anyone that does have a beef with Razer, go on Ceasefire Sunday and talk with the man.
I don't have a beef with Razer.
Look at that mustache, bro.
That's a hell of a mustache,
isn't it?
The most successful YouTuber on the show is the unknown. That's the funny part. Yeah, he has far more subs than any of us.
But you can't possibly watch everyone. No, that's the thing.
He came in after. He came in after. You know, LP was big on the scene. He's been around, and like Perry came a little bit after. It's just Perry. He just somehow, I don't know how he did it. He blew it up. He blew up, man. It's that algorithm. He knows the codes.
Yeah,
he's smart. He learned the code.
I got a guy on the inside.
Yeah, he did that thing called Larry a while back. I don't want to bring up anything bad, but I don't remember what the hell it was. But Biggie Shaq,
I'm gonna do it.
Biggie Shaq did something, and then Larry got so mad. I was like, I put the fucking link here. You can join. And then, but all of a sudden, Larry, you start saying, "Learn to code. Learn to code." Like how the fuck is Biggie Shaq? None of us are computer programmers.
No, it's slang term for like learn your shit. That's what it's.
Okay, I had no fucking idea.
Great Legend's such a boomer, he didn't get it. You know, like
I know I'm old. I don't know this cool stuff.
Is it true you invented YouTube, Larry?
No.
Oh.
Well, maybe. I've invented quite a bit of things. I'm one of the first people to utilize social media. That's true.
All I know is me, Larry, and Circumstances isn't a good fucking mix, so I'm gonna end this pretty soon.
What are you talking about? This is a great show.
What do you mean, bro?
It can just end up with some weird shit, so I'm trying to be like cautious. You know, I'm just chilling.
Don't be cautious. I think Big has been trying to get out of here for a while. I'm here. I'm behaving. I'm hanging out with the crew. You know.
Yeah, you're doing great, Larry. This is a good stream because it got a lot of people together. Besides Izzy and Razer, it seems like everybody else is water under the bridge.
Yeah.
But
look
at
what
the
he's
end saying.
Of the day,
look
this
what
is
he's
about
saying.
Comic books, right?
But look what he's saying. But here's my point. Look what he's saying. Just look at it. You want to put that up? Put it up. Put it up.
Put it up.
Let's see what's he's talking about a guy that he doesn't know.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to chat. There is he? Is this
he's talking about a guy he doesn't know.
I gotta go. Dizzy something white is hitting me up. Whoa.
That's always weird. This is where you make shit up are always weird. This is to me. Like I make up
how serious do you guys take this stuff? Do you guys like is this like blood sports?
I don't take it seriously. I don't take it seriously. It's like he decided to call me out over something that I called him out unintentionally. To be
you guys
completely
understand,
honest
this is
with you.
wrestling, right? This is
Yeah.
kayfabe. You're all
But is
different
it-
wrestlers in the ring
is it-
right now.
Is it really? Because there are wrestlers that don't like each other.
Sure, but
Bret
even
Hart
CM
is-
Punk
this
and
is-
Drew McIntyre
But
can
the
still
truth
go out
is-
and do business and
truth
give you the
is,
best Hell in the
go
Cell in the
back.
last decade.
Like, dude, if he wants to come out here and talk to me, let's talk to me man to man. Talk to me man to man. That's it.
Razor's got these digs.
It is weird that he's
These
talking
digs.
about his
So
wife.
much
It's
sunny
weird.
hatred.
You
days.
get people
Because of
involved in
comic
ways that you shouldn't. Like, yeah, I'm with you. I want to talk about comic books all day, but you see, this is again, Biggie came out, he started talking, and then everybody else started coming out, and I'm like, okay, my time, my time to say something.
Video caught fire, dude.
Low
Holy
You
shit.
know what I'm saying? So, and you're not going to see me do a complaint video. I'm not going to do a complaint video. It's not my thing.
I need a wife.
Yeah,
When you're talking about
I
a
do
man's
have a-
wife, I don't know how that's supposed to be funny, man. I don't
Yeah,
get that.
you're trying to hit below the belt, and it's like
Be
no one's
nice.
trying to hit.
There
you
are
know,
rules in internet warfare engagement, and generally speaking, bringing in people who aren't involved, kids, loved ones,
Yeah,
wives,
man.
girlfriends,
Way bad.
whatever, is usually frowned upon.
Please don't talk about my wife
That's a
like
good
that,
point from the
Razor.
OG. Larry knows some shit, man.
Well, I mean,
I would-
there's like
I
hitting
would
below
get
the belt.
upset.
There's friendly banter. There's even going tooth and nail, and then there's just taking things too far.
Is there anything that we need to talk about besides we in this? Because I think we've got to a lot of points. Is there any other beefs going on?
Yes, there's definitely something we need to talk about.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Full
Uh-oh.
streamy.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
We need to get
Full
really
stream?
close for this. Yeah.
All right.
Buy Niobe on Comic Book Wednesday in 2 days. There, we're good.
Perfect.
All right.
That's a man.
There's a
that knows what
hurricane.
he's
My
doing.
shop's closed Wednesday.
I mean,
Sorry.
that's it,
my
man.
shop's closed. Your shop's
ABC
closed
always
on
be
the one
closing.
day that everybody goes to.
Yep. Damn hurricane, man.
What's
Where
up,
did Legend
Bueller?
go? God
We
damn it,
lost him.
Legend.
So
I don't know.
Legend's new gimmick is whenever someone goes full screen, he leaves.
He just
'Cause that's
he
his
just
time to
ducks out.
bounce. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
his
it's a
secret
moment to
signature.
sneak out.
Yeah, his signature departure now. I like it.
I was so excited I saw Legend on the stream. It's half the reason why I joined.
What's the other half? I'm curious.
He's legendary.
Because I just wanted to be in the happening spot. Like all you guys are here, and it just seemed like this, you know what? This is such a motley crew. I gotta be a part of it, man.
Well, I think we represented every angle of the circle jerk drama in this stream. This is
I
a
still don't
pretty
know who
good-
the scumbags are. Who are the scumbags?
I never really understood either, brother. Never quite made sense to me.
There you go, dropping the
the
Discord.
scumbags were a group of maybe like 5 individuals
Okay.
that were just like, so it was back in the day, it was Jigs, Hack Comics, Jay Blitz, who's a thief, Weapon
Who's a
X,
thief? I like that.
Z Collects. A lot of these guys left YouTube. And
Yeah,
so
I don't know any
think,
of
I
them.
think Hack Comics and Jigs Kingdom are the other ones that remain. And they have removed the scumbag from the title.
Were they actually called the scumbags?
Yeah.
And you had to be voted in. And Perry, were you ever voted in?
No, they never.
No,
they
you
never
were not
allowed
voted
me.
in.
Yeah, I guess I
Wow.
wasn't scummy.
How many
enough.
times were you denied entry? Do you know?
76.
You were denied
You
76
counted every time.
That's more than women have said no to me on dates.
Yeah. You had to be like a real piece of shit to be in that group.
Oh man, I should have been a shoo-in.
Well, I might have made a mistake dropping the link, so we're gonna get the fuck out of here. I'll see y'all later.
It's like, we're saying goodbye, but here's the link in case you want to join.
Yeah,
Man,
the
you wanna
meeting was
talk
ready to
shit,
end like
bro?
30 minutes.
Here
ago.
we go.
Nah, I'm
Oh,
kidding.
who
Thank you
that
guys
was
for
never
hopping
voted
on.
in either.
Oh my goodness.
I appreciate y'all hopping on. Perry and DJ, we got to hash things out, and Tony, we're good as fuck. Like, I'm on his stream. I enjoy the hunt. I'm gonna try to be less of a fucking what do you call that whenever you animosity bottle and shit in type person. So I'm just gonna work on myself a little bit. I blame myself.
Damn.
It was a shitty year for me though. I felt like I had to do this because this year kind of fucking sucked. So I hope Busy and
Did you get some weight off your shoulder? Like, do you actually feel better? Or, are you good?
I do. It's not easy to be like, oh, I'm gonna talk about these guys that are sincerely loved in the community with fucking 90% of the people like them and shit. It's not easy to do that, but I did it, and fuck it. And I think
I think it's
out.
good that you do it because, like, you could address things and have it be addressed in front of an audience. So, like, there's no backstage. Like, people do things backstage, but they really don't mean it. Like, no, do that shit live. Let everybody see everyone's true colors. Just put it out there,
or not. You don't have to necessarily do it live, but just
do it live,
people, man.
I need something to watch. Okay, David, do it live.
Entertain the masses with your personal problems.
Hey, the chat is very important to me, so I want the chat to know every fucking thing. I want to be transparent. I wasn't fucking transparent. I was disappointed in my fucking self, honestly. So
sure,
I finally got to do what I wanted. So thank you guys. We're getting the fuck out of here, man. Hope everybody enjoyed the Circle Jerk Hour. See y'all later.
Biggie.